What's up, guys, and welcome to my review for Damien Leone's Terrifier. This movie came out in 2016, and it only had a budget of $35,000 to $55,000. Anywhere in between was the budget of this movie. It's extremely low budget. And guess what? It made a hell of a profit with over $400,000 at the box office. And I just watched this film for the first time a couple months ago, and I said, you know what? I want to review the first two Terrifier films leading up to Terrifier 3, which I do have my ticket for to the Thursday night preview showing of that. But here we have the introduction, the big introduction to Art the Clown. Damien Leone has been doing a bunch of short films before this came out with the character of Art the Clown. One of those short films was actually called Terrifier. Now, I haven't watched any of those shorts. This was the first film that I've seen with Art the Clown. You get to see David Howard Thornton, who is introduced in this film. And thank God he found this actor because he is so expressive and with his mannerisms and everything he's doing and his movements, because he's not really given much to do, really. I mean, he doesn't speak. You know, he's a hybrid of like Jason and Freddy Krueger. He's got Freddy Krueger's humor, but he's got Jason's, silence. And it's a beautiful mixture of both. I think that Art deserves a spot on the Mount Rushmore of horror icons. I would put him up there with Tobin Bell as John Kramer. I'd put him up there with Michael Myers. And the film overall, I mean, this movie, it's not like a great film, but it's a good film. It's a solid film for the budget that it was given. I mean, this movie looks like it was made for much more than that. And the gore effects, the blood effects, everyone I talk to about the Terrifier movies, I say that the blood and the guts and the gore in these films look real. I mean, they look like some of the best practical effects with this kind of thing that I've ever seen. It all looks so good. I mean, some of it looks a little cheesy, but in this film, anyway, the second film, I mean, they take it to the next level. But in this movie, I mean, it's like, whoa. This, for the budget that this had, I was kind of stunned of what they were able to accomplish. Now, the film overall, other than like Art the Clown being iconic, it follows a couple stories. And it opens with a victim of Art. Her face has been drastically altered due to an encounter with him that you see at the end of the film. And she's doing a TV interview, and then you get to go into the dressing room. That stuff couldn't really care less for. You probably could have cut that out of the film and just opened it with him getting his stuff ready. It kind of reminded me of the boiler room sequence in the beginning of Nightmare on Elm Street, how you see Freddy sort of gearing up. And in the credits to this, he did dedicate it, or in loving memory or something, to Wes Craven. I don't think he dedicated it to him, but I think it said in memory of Wes Craven and a couple other people. So you know that he took inspiration from Wes Craven. Like I was talking about with the characters, you open the two girls, they're drunk, they can't drive, they go to sober up at a little pizza place where Art comes in. And this is probably my favorite scene in the whole film, where he's sitting across from them and he's looking at the one girl, and every time that we cut to him, he's doing different faces. And his facial expressions, this is why I love David Howard Thornton in this role. Because he, like, when I say he's so expressive, this is the scene. This is the scene that you want to watch to showcase that. I mean, he's fantastic. He gets the ring out of the thing, he puts the ring on the girl's finger. I can't watch enough of this guy, and I can't wait to see the new film, what he does as Santa Claus. That's going to be, I don't know, that's got good reviews that I've heard so far, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. But yeah, I mean, it could get a little repetitive. You're in this one building that's got a rat infestation, and the people that are there, the guy that's taking care of the rats, the girls, the strange homeless lady that's living in there with the doll she calls her daughter, pretty weird stuff, but I mean, he does enough with it to keep you engaged. And the thing I thought was really interesting was he changes protagonists halfway through the film. You have the one sister, you know, and then she gets killed, and then the other sister comes there to pick them up, goes in, and then she becomes the new protagonist. And I think that keeps it a little fresh and engaging and interesting. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I thought it worked. And it turned out that sister that just went to do a nice thing and pick up her sister and her sister's friend is brutally mauled at the end of this film. And that's the one that we see in the beginning of the movie. So yeah, I mean, look, this stuff with the characters running around or being chased by him could be slightly repetitive, but I mean, you watch the movie for art. The way it ends, you want to see more. I mean, I rewatched it again last night to do the review here. I was like, wow, I want to pop in the second one right now because he's resurrected by some evil spirit. The lights start flickering, and you know the devil. Some evil spirit is on Art the Clown's side because it brought him back to life, and he's killing the guy that's about to do some kind of surgical procedure on him. I don't know, but yeah, you want to see more. And I think that this movie was a great first feature-length film to introduce the character. It's not a great film, but it's a good film. And you got to remember, with the budget that it was given, what they were able to do with this, it's pretty impressive. So Terrifier, it's a 4 out of 5-star film for me. I don't love it. I don't think it's like great, but it's good. But I do love Art the Clown. And we'll talk about the second Terrifier film a week today, next Tuesday. I wanted to post this October 1st, getting into that Halloween season. Next Tuesday, we're going to be talking about Terrifier 2. And then next Thursday night, I'll be seeing Terrifier 3. That review is going to be coming next Friday, early afternoon. So comment down below. What is your thoughts on the first Terrifier and Art the Clown? Look, I love the clown so much. He's great. Got the Funko Pop. I mean, they've got a couple pops. I think that he's on the bike. That's the scene from the first one. He's on a little tricycle in the second one too, I think. And then that's from the Halloween store in the second movie. But I mean, I love it. I love it so much. And I've got the popcorn buckets for Terrifier 3. I met someone who was able to hook me up with the cup and the popcorn bucket, which I'll kind of showcase quickly now. I mean, I'm a big fan of this series, so I'm excited to rewatch Terrifier 2 and talk about that with you guys next week. This week, Joker Folie à that review is coming Friday early afternoon. So come on back, check that out, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and/or X at Ranking72, and Instagram and TikTok at KingOfRises131. That's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for Damien Leone's Terrifier. And until next time, over and out.